Welcome to KE0359 CDC. Our work being to elevate the vulnerable from spiritual, cognitive, physical and socio-related poverty. We are located in Kalalini Kalifi, some 30 km from Mariakani town. We currently have about 250 children, that is 245 households under our mandate.
This video is a report of our work in shelter renovation. A project that was funded by Compassion Kenya in August 2022 and undertaken between September and December 2022. It aimed at according 5 needy households with a decent shelter to safeguard them from the vagaries of weather together with improving the level of child protection. We are accompanied by Mama Priscilla, the parents' rep, Pastor Carissa CFC and the PDCDC to dedicate and open the shelters. Our today's Bible readings are largely taken from the wisdom of King Solomon.
This Kalu household, our child is Kalu. Today members of Jitangamingom Farmers Self-Help Group arrived to fellowship with them. Kalu has just completed Form 4. This an important event for the family as the family will be prayed for and ushered into the new shelter. From the face of Mz Kalu it's evident that the family is full of praises to God. Here they give testimonies of how God has uplifted them from a very humble beginning. We go to Jolly Family, our child is called Tatu. Today we are accompanied by Kidiage Farmers Self-Help Group. Here we shall not find two situations and the female caregiver. The completion of this shelter blessed the family with a newborn son Lamech. It is a double blessing for the family which didn't have any reliable shelter for over 7 years. Here the female caregiver testifies on behalf of the family of the many struggles the family have had to undergo. What of the suffering? And the day of the Lord came. She pours her heart to the Lord with thanksgiving. She says wouldn't have made it if it were not for Compassion Kenya and Christ Formation Church CDC.
Next is Francis' family. Again our child Francis is not present, he is in school. We are assisted by Kidiage Farmers Self-Help Group. Our church pastor is impressed by the work the CDC is doing to the community. Here the family thanks God for the success they have made this far. The family has benefited from the Rural Electrification Government Program and now is set to have the house connected with power.
Benefiting from this shelter program is Kazungu family. Our child here is Eunice. Again, today Eunice is in school and we are accompanied by her mother and neighbors in the event. This is Ngom Farmers Self-Help Group. Here the family is filled with joy and honor to God. She praises Compassion Kenya and the entire CDC for the support given. Our last beneficiary of this intervention is Rajab family. This family stays opposite the gate of Vaishakani Primary School. Rukia is our beneficiary who presently is at school. We are joined by Lamkani Vaishakani Farmers Self-Help Group. This family has sacrificed much more to ensure that the shelter is completed. The female caregiver is filled with a thankful heart and testifies of how the Lord lifts her family up to the same level with kings, thanks to Compassion Kenya. Today after the launch of the shelter to the family we are treated to tea and snacks inside the shelter. We sincerely extend our appreciation to our Compassion Kenya and Compassion Global for the support they have extended to our church for the sake of the vulnerable. We still have 15 households that are living in dire need of shelters. As a church we are ready to mobilize the community for the agenda. We welcome our partners to share into our agenda at all times to touch many lives. We have witnessed the power of God working within hopeful lives of our households. About 175 caregivers are currently united into self-help groups to ensure they individually maximize from the pool of strength. May God reward you abundantly and may you adventure to the needy and the most neglected areas of our country and the world.